I think I need more coffee. Or like a shot of tequila. I don't really know. Hey everyone, it's Amy and welcome, or maybe welcome back to my channel and to another No Bayou Empties update. So before we jump into my basket of rubbish, I just want to congratulate everybody who took part in last week's 5-day declutter. Whether you did the full 5 days or you just did 1 day, whether you like decluttered a whole bunch of stuff or just a very little amount, you made progress. Like, no matter how much you achieved, that is progress, and I am proud of you. And if you didn't take part in it, you can still do it now. You can still join the Facebook group. You can still go ahead and download my free decluttering workbook. I'll link everything in the description box down below, but I just had to shout you guys out because that was intense. And if you made it through, then I'm proud of you. But for today, we are going to be talking about my July empties. July has been a little bit of a slower month for me with regards to using things up. So I don't have as many projects to share this month, but the ones that I do have are pretty interesting. So let's get into it. Like and subscribe, you know the drill. And now, may I present to you my basket of actual rubbish. Just like every month, I'm only going to be talking through the cruelty-free empties that I have, just because I don't like to give attention to the items that were tested on animals, since I no longer purchase those kinds of products. Okay, let's start with something that I've loved for a long time, but I've never featured in one of my empties videos, just because this packet has lasted me forever. These are the West Lab Pure Mineral Bathing Himalayan salts. They're bath salts, basically, but like fancy bath salts, because they're detoxifying, naturally rich in over 80 minerals, pure, genuine, A-grade Himalayan pink crystal salt. That's fancy. So let me just say, I love these. 10 out of 10 would recommend, and I know that when it comes to the word like detox or detoxifying, it can be a little bit of a loaded term, because a lot of people say that you can't actually draw toxins out of your body. It doesn't really exist. It's just hype. And that may be true, and maybe this is just the placebo effect for me, but I genuinely believe if I am getting sick, like if I'm getting a cold and I put these in my bath, like draw a really hot bath, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel better in a way that regular bubble bath or just a bath bomb doesn't. I actually feel like it's doing me some good. And again, that might be in my head, but does it matter? Does it matter if it is just a placebo, as long as I'm getting over my cold faster than I otherwise would? And even aside from that, when I use these, my skin feels so soft and smooth, and I just love the whole feeling of having a bath with these. You can get these at like TK Maxx, Homesense, those kinds of places, and I'll also link them down below where you can get them online, but I love them. I will definitely be repurchasing, and that's all I have to say about that. Next, I have another bath related product to talk about, and it's represented by this stick. This was one of the Lush Magic Wand Bubble Bars. The Magic Wand Bubble Bar is one of my all-time favorite products from Lush. Actually, I feel like their Christmas range, that limited edition Christmas range that they have, is just what calls to me in life. Like the Butter Bear. I know I always bring up the Butter Bear, but you know that I love him. And I love the Magic Wand too. I think that this was probably past its best before date by the time I actually got around to using it, but I loved it nonetheless. And when Christmas comes back around, you know that I'm going to be stocking up on these again. Next, I have a skincare item, and this is the Body Shop's Vitamin E Moisture Cream. As day creams go, I would say this is definitely one of the better ones that I've used. It's very light on the skin, it doesn't make me oily, which is a huge deal in my life. It just absorbs very quickly, it helps to keep my skin moisturized without making it greasy, and I think it did a good job. Moving forward, would I repurchase this again? Probably not. And not because I didn't enjoy it, not because it's not a good product, but because I'm in a stage in my life where I think I really need to start using more anti-aging type moisturizers. I'm starting to get old. I think I'm gonna stick with the Body Shop because I really did enjoy this, but I want to look and see what they have in a more anti-aging type day cream. But if you are looking for just a general generic, like does it all kind of day cream that doesn't focus on anything specific like that, then I would say this is definitely a good one. Oh, what do you know? I have another skincare item from the Body Shop. This is the Body Shop Drops of Youth Eye Concentrate. See? Trying to tackle those wrinkles under my eyes. Okay, in my opinion, this product has pros and some cons, and I haven't worked out whether I want to repurchase it yet. One of the definite pros is the packaging, because it has this little metal rollerball applicator, so it's really pleasant to apply in the mornings because that little metal ball has a cooling effect under your eyes, and it really helps me to feel a little bit more awake in the mornings. I'm not a morning person, and I have noticed that since I've stopped using this, my eyes just feel groggier in the mornings. Like, it needs this little bit of a boost to really wake them up. But I don't know if the product itself was really having very much of an impact on my under eye wrinkles and bags and the whole hot mess that was going on under there. I actually ended up going and buying the Body Shop Oils of Life Intensely Revitalizing Eye Cream Gel, and then what I was doing was using this in the morning and this in the night, because this is much more of a heavy duty product. And when I was using both together, that was working out really well for me. Again, if you're not looking for dramatic results and you're not too concerned about your under eye area wrinkles like I am, then this is a perfectly nice moisturizer. But for something a little bit more heavy duty, I would recommend the Oils of Life. Oh, RIP, one of my favorite mascaras. This is the Milani highly rated mascara. I think I did not get the waterproof version, as evidenced by the fact that I once cried wearing this and looked like a raccoon. They do have a waterproof version, but I've been staying more away from waterproof mascaras recently. But I will say that this mascara was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Was it the best mascara of my life? No. But it was the best cruelty-free mascara that I have tried since making that transition to cruelty-free makeup. It gave really, really beautiful volume. I just wish it gave a little bit more length. Next, we have yet another product from the Body Shop. This is the Body Shop's Shea Butter Richly Replenishing Hair Mask for dry hair prone to damage, aka mine. Firstly, it smells sublime. It has a little bit of a coconut scent to me, and I don't know if that's true or if I'm just like losing my mind. Yes, coconut oil. Oh, I love the smell of coconut. When I was trying this out, I was constantly in my head comparing it to the Coco and Eve Like a Virgin hair mask, which is my holy grail of hair masks, but it is very expensive. This is a lot cheaper, and I would say if you're looking for something a little bit more budget friendly, then go for this, because it really did help to nourish my hair, help to make it feel nice and smooth and soft, helped with the frizz, and actually in terms of application, I found that it was a lot easier to deal with than the Coco and Eve, because the Coco and Eve you have to leave on for, I think it's at least 15 minutes, whereas this you only need to leave it on for 5 minutes. So what I would do is wash my hair first when I get in the shower, then put this on, shave my legs, wash it out, good to go. I also feel very proud of myself because this month I used up not one but 2 candles. Now they're not the big Bath & Body Works candles like I usually have, so it was a little bit easier to get through them. But since I still literally have an entire drawer of candles that I need to get through during the Snow Bayou, I'm pleased with this progress. The first one was just an IKEA candle. It was the vanilla kind. I used to really love these vanilla candles from IKEA. Like, I stocked up big time. But now, I don't know. I think once you go Bath & Body Works, you just can't go back. It's just not the same. I've just moved on in life. I'm a different person now, what can I say? And the other one was from Next. It was from their homeware department, and it was white flowers. I had some issues with this. I don't know what went wrong, but at some point the wick ended up under the wax, and I was trying to melt the wax away so that I could light the wick, and then it just all collapsed in on itself. It was kind of a disaster. And the last thing that I would like to talk about today is another vitamin. I think it was last month when I talked about my apple cider vinegar tablets and how much I love those. I will say I am not a huge vitamin person, but I do like to take apple cider vinegar apple cider vinegar and biotin. I've been taking biotin tablets for years. I really truly believe that they help to make my hair stronger, shinier, and also help my nails to grow stronger and longer too. All good things. But this time I decided, instead of taking just the biotin, that I would go for these complete vitamin B complex tablets. It's basically like a multivitamin with specific different B vitamins all squished into one. Thiamine, riboflavin, pantothenic acid, choline, it has a lot of things. It has a lot of things. It has a lot of B vitamins. But I thought that maybe this would have more benefits than just taking the biotin alone. I don't think it did. Personally, for me, I didn't see that many benefits of taking this over just the regular biotin. So those were all of my empties for the month of July. I hope that you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up to let me know. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, to join along on this No Buy Year. If you haven't already, then please go ahead and join our No Buy Year Facebook group. It's a really lovely community of like-minded people who are trying to buy less and spend less and do better for the environment and for their own wallets. I'll link everything down in the description box down below. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time.